Imagine sinking your life savings into a crumbling American dream, only to have a self-righteous HOA queen declare it hers with a pearl-clutching sneer. But what if that dusty deed hid a secret weapon from 150 years ago? Ready to flip the script and watch her empire crumble? Buckle up. This tale of twisted community standards will leave you cheering for the underdog's savage comeback. In the sleepy suburb of Willowbrook, Tennessee, where picket fences hid petty tyrants, Jack Harlan thought he'd scored the steal of a lifetime. A 150-year-old mansion, auctioned for $1 plus back taxes, sat on a quiet hill overlooking the river. Jack, a former mechanic who'd lost his wife to cancer and his job to restructuring, saw it as a fresh start. He rolled up his sleeves, tools in hand, and began coaxing life back into the sagging beams and warped floors. Neighbors whispered at first, "That place is cursed," they'd say over coffee at the local diner. But Jack kept his head down, sanding away the decay like he was erasing his own regrets. Then came the knock that shattered the calm. A black SUV screeched to a halt, and out waddled Gloria Hargrove, the HOA president, all 300 pounds of her stuffed into a floral pantsuit, clipboard waving like a scepter. "Mr. Harlan," she cooed with that fake sweet southern drawl, "I'm here to discuss your violations." Her son, a pimply 20-something with a smartphone glued to his hand, snickered from behind. Filming like this was his ticket to TikTok fame. Jack wiped sweat from his brow. "Violations? I checked every permit with the county." Gloria's eyes narrowed, her jowls quivering. "The county? Darling, we handle harmony here. Your paint color clashes with our heritage palette. It's practically a crime against curb appeal." She thrust a fine notice at him, $200 for unauthorized aesthetic upgrades. Jack bit his tongue, crumpling the paper. "This ain't even in your jurisdiction." But Gloria just smiled, pearls clicking like tiny handcuffs. "We'll see about that, won't we? Standards must be upheld, for the community's sake." The whispers turned to outright sabotage. Gloria's minions started the rumor mill. Jack's squatting on stolen land, his deeds fake. Yard signs popped up overnight. "Protect our legacy from outsiders." One morning, Jack found his driveway blocked by a tow truck, Gloria directing traffic with a megaphone. "This eyesore's being impounded for non-compliance," she bellowed, her voice cracking with self-importance. Jack leaned against his porch, arms crossed. "Impounded? It's a house, not a Honda." Her son zoomed in on his phone. "Mom, say something empowering, like, empowering our enclave." Gloria puffed up. "Exactly. We're preserving property values, not pandering to riffraff." Jack documented it all quietly, his mechanic's patience turning into a calculated trap. He dove into dusty county records late at night, uncovering whispers of the mansion's true past, a Reconstruction-era gem built by freed black artisans, shielded by federal law from local grabs. Tensions boiled over at the HOA's emergency heritage hearing in the stuffy community hall. Gloria presided like a bloated judge, banging a gavel. "This interloper has defiled our sacred boundaries. My family's tied to this land. Generations of stewardship." Murmurs rippled through the crowd. Jack stood, stack of yellow documents in hand. "Stewardship? You mean that forged will from 1911, stamped with a notary who died in 1905? Gasps echoed. Gloria's face reddened, sweat beading on her forehead. "Lies. We're about order, not outsiders wrecking our vibe." But Jack laid it out. The 1873 Federal Equity Act, proving the mansion's untouchable status. "Your heritage is a tool shed lease your grandpa defaulted on." Her lawyers fidgeted. Her son dropped his phone. "This is outrageous," Gloria sputtered, voice rising to a comical screech. "I demand respect for community elders." Then federal agents burst in, badges flashing. "Mrs. Hargrove, You're under arrest for fraud and interfering with protected heritage. Oh, and that $2 million developer bribe you just confessed to on camera. The hall erupted in stunned laughter as cuffs clicked around her wrists, her pantsuit straining in defeat. Months later, the mansion gleamed under historic registry protection. Gloria's HOA dissolved in disgrace. Jack turned it into a community workshop, teaching kids carpentry while neighbors finally breathed free from her absurd rules. The air felt lighter, the river's murmur of victory hymn. But as Gloria faded into lawsuits and memes, Jack wondered if community harmony ever justified such tyranny. Was Gloria just a misguided guardian of order, or a power-hungry fraud who got what she deserved?